to thrive, not just survive. We're here to win. If you ever felt overwhelmed trying to balance parenting, work, life, you're not alone. Today I'm sharing 5 survival tips that every single dad needs to make life easier and stress free, much better for you. Alright, so let's dive into it. Point number one, manage your schedule. Alright, I cannot stress this much. It's quite important if you have everything kind of organized. Your schedule, what time you need to do certain things, right? Especially when it comes to school and your work, right? Depending on what kind of work you're into, but try to manage your schedule. For example, if you do have, let's say, Google Calendar, when your school sends in, you link that to your Google Calendar. That makes it easy. Serves as a reminder. Do it the old school. Buy a calendar. Put it somewhere where you can see it. You mark your dates. You know what exactly is happening, which day and what time. Right. And on that note, do not procrastinate when it comes to scheduling. For example, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say your child comes from school, say, Dad, hey, you know what, on this date, that's what the school is saying. And maybe they give you a note or they, just let you know, right? Don't procrastinate. Do it. If you do have time, do it the very same moment. Write it down, put a reminder on your phone or something. Because what I realized that as men, we kind of have a lot going on in here, right? So it's easy to kind of forget some of these things. So write it down. If you've got not, put it somewhere you can see it if you don't have time, and then come back to it, schedule it. Make that, because what's going to happen is you're going to miss a date or do something now in a rush when the day comes and you're trying to figure things. Oh, today I need to be there, I need to be there, I need to be there, forgot about this, and it becomes overwhelming, right? So just make sure that you schedule your time, especially when it comes to school stuff. Schedule everything, make sure you know what's happening on each day. All right. Point number 2. All right. Build a support system. This is kind of very crucial. All right. You are not alone. All right. So build a support system. You need to have people around you or a support system that if something happens, if an emergency comes, if you want to be somewhere, they're there for you, right? Even if you want to go out, they're there to support you in anything, right? I have times when I would have to get someone to a meeting, right? And I'm thinking I'm going to have to be in this place in a couple of days, for a couple of days. And guess what? I know who to call. I know I have a support system that I can say, you know what? I've got the situation. Please come and help me out. Family comes through. All right. So I have people that can support you, people around you. It can be financial. Things get tough, and then you have people that you can go and say, hey, you know what? I need help here. Can you help me out a little bit? So have a strong support system. That's very crucial. It helps you, goes a long way. All right. Number 3. Prioritize self-care. Machita, is very important. Sometimes you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? You gotta fill yourself, all right? Prioritize. Oh my God, it's long. Prioritize self-care. All right. Make it a point where you take care of yourself. Make sure that you eat right, you sleep right, take breaks. When things are tough, relax. Make sure you eat right, exercise, do all those things. Prioritize self-care. It's really important, because if you're okay, so there's a saying, if you look good, you feel good, right? So same thing, if you're okay, everything's going well, you're trying to maintain yourself, it pours to your kids, right? They will see it. If you're happy, it pours to them. If you're in a good space, it pours to them. So try and do that. Self-care is quite very important. All right. Number 4, manage your finances. This one, I guess, is all depends where you're in life. I mean, some people have got it all figured out. You might be a single dad, but you got everything sorted out. Your money is good. If you're not, right, it's crucial. It's very important that you manage your finances. Don't just spend money. You know, especially if you don't have and you're trying to make things work for you. Try and manage your money. It's very important. Like what I do personally, in times when I know, okay, things are not okay for me, even comes to grocery shopping, I make sure that I write everything down. Right, what I need, what I want. Right, write everything down. And even when I go to get these things, 9 or 10 times I prefer to go alone, because I mean, sometimes going to these kids, they want a lot of things. They don't want this, I want that, I want that. If you don't have anything extra to budget on that, rather go alone. Right? It's easier. You buy everything that you have on the list. Make sure that you have what you need. All right, that can help with you financially. All right. So prioritize that. Manage your finances right. Don't just compulse. What do they call it? Compulse snap. Okay, if I remember the word, come back to it. But anyway, manage that. Manage your finances, and don't just go on a spree and buy stuff that you don't need or that's not really necessary. Make sure that you have the basics, and also manage how you spend your money. It's really important. How you spend your money is very important. All right. Point number 5: keep the communication open. Right. One thing about kids, they want to feel safe. They want to feel secure. They want to be heard. Right. So try and keep the communication open with them. Talk to your kids. Talk to them. They might not understand some of those things, but even if they don't, right, just talk to them. Tell them if there's something that you want to share with them that's maybe a little bit of a burden, but you know you can share with them. Talk to them. Be open with them, so that if anything happens, they're also open to come to you. They're open to say, hey, they know what, I'm having this situation, I'm having this thing in school, or even when it comes to bullies, someone is bullying me, they can be open, come and talk to you. Right? So be the open dad. Talk to your kids all the time. Have conversations with them. Build that relationship with your kids. It's very, very important. And I think also on that point, I think we're going to touch on some of these things. There's a little thing that you guys can do with your kids that can help you have an open conversation. I know we spoke about managing finances when you go and buy yourself things on your own, but if you can manage, going with them, showing them what's needed in the house, and they give you ideas. Oh, let's buy this, let's try this. It's also a good time to bond with your kids, to know what they want. All right, if you're not really in a very strict budget, it's a good time to bond with your kids and have these open conversations about anything really. Myself, when we have this conversation, it can be random. Let's say we're about to have our lunch or dinner, whatever. We sit down, we eat, we talk, have these conversations, know what they want. Simple things like colors. What color do you like? What food do you like? All these things. So have conversations, talk with them, know your kids, know them. No one must tell you something that you don't know about your kids. Know your kids, talk to them, be open, let them be open to you. All right. So those are the 5 tips that dads need to know. Drop a comment. Let's talk about it. And again, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so that don't miss any videos. I always keep you updated. And I know being a single dad is tough, guys. But you know what? You are tougher. Stay strong. Krutman, stay on point. There's a point.